Hello, now my voice is clear right now. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Now what we are discussing, so start is equal to, what is the value? 100, and start of info is equal to 10, and start of link is equal to 200. Now I want to assign this start to the 20 directly. Now how to assign? So I will directly assign the value of start of link to the start pointer. So what will be the value after assigning this start of link to the start? So what is the value of start?
200.
200. So automatically this start pointer will be removed from here, and this will be a separate node. But when we are creating the node, or when we are adding the node, so at that time, by using the malloc, what we have done by using the malloc,
Create memory.
we have created memory. So this memory we need to deallocate, right? Now how to deallocate the memory? So this memory is deallocated by using the free function. So here we'll write a free and one temp pointer we will take, right? So with the help of temp, so we'll free the memory of this 10, and automatically, so this 10 is deleted. So in this way, so we are deleting the first element of a linked list, right? Now here, so I will write. So what we are ready to check whether the start of info is equal to start of info is equal to data. If it is true, so mark start as a temp. इथं काय केलं? First we need to mark start as a stem in our program, right? So we'll write a program start as a temp. After that, and delete, right? And next step is the start equal to what we are assigning, start equal to, so we can assign this one. Okay, start is equal to start of link. After that, so fourth step, so free the memory, so free the memory allocated to temp using what? Using
Malloc function.
malloc. By using the malloc, we are assigning the memory, and by using the free function, so we are removing the memory, or we are deallocating the memory, right? So these are the 4 steps we need to follow to delete the first element, right? Now here we'll write a simple code. So suppose the delete at beginning, right? So delete at beginning, and here we need to pass the data, right, of beginning data. I'll write the code first. Struct node. Already we have created a node. Struct node. So 2 pointers we required here. So one temp, right? So one is required in case of initial deletion, right? Now, in case of specific deletion, we required the 2 pointers here. So struct node. Now if, so directly we'll check here if. So what we need to check here? So we need to compare the start of info is equal to data. If it matches, so then what you are doing? If it match, then what you are doing? So first, copy all the data in a temp of start, right? Start चे सगळे copy करून घ्या. So at that time, what will be the copy? So what is the value of temp is at that time? So after execution of this statement, what is the value of temp here? Temp equal to what?
Null.
Temp equal to start. We have copied the values of start in a temp. So whatever the values of start, so all these values is copied in temp. So then temp is equal to what? सुरुवातीला start ची value काय आहे? What is the value of start?
100.
100. Temp ची value काय असेल?
100.
100.
Yes, right. Now you are right. Now, and what is the value of temp info?
10.
10.
10. And temp link काय असेल? What is the value of temp link?
200.
200. Now you got the concept, right? Now all these values are copied in a temp pointer first. Now after that, what we are doing? Start is equal to, once you have copied all the values of start, so we'll assign the values to the start, that is start is equal to start of link. Start is equal to what you are assigning? Start is equal to start of link. Now what is the value of start now? After execution of this statement, 200. Value of start is equal to 200. Means if the value of start is equal to 200, means what is the value of start info then? What is the value of
20.
start? 20.
20.
And what is the value of start link?
300.
300.
300. Now you got the concept. Good, very good. Now, so in this way, automatically the first node is get deleted or it is removed from the linked list, right? So first element is removed or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Now, what is the next thing is, next thing you need to do? Next काय करावं लागेल?
Deallocation of memory.
Deallocation of a memory. Now, how to deallocate the memory? Whose memory we need to deallocate? Temp.
First node.
But first node we have copied in which pointer?
Temp.
Temp, right? So free in bracket temp semicolon. Now here the first node is get deleted. Now these are the function or these are the logics we are using for what purpose? To delete the first element of a linked list. Is there any difficulty in this? The very 3 statement only we need to write here. Suppose if you want to delete the first element of a linked list, is there any difficulty or is it simple? Delete करायचं सोपं आहे का? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now we'll see the next scenario. Suppose deletion at the middle. So here we have seen the
Sir, else condition.
now else condition is not required here. So why? Because directly we are deleting the first element. इथं आपण काय करतोय? फर्स्ट एलिमेंट डिलीट करतोय. So just 1 minute. Hello. Hello. Sorry for the interrupt. So I got the call from my PhD supervisor. So I can't deny that call. Okay. What we are discussing? Hello. Hello.
Deletion of nodes.
Deletion at the beginning. So we discuss. All of you understood? So this part first, suppose if you want to delete the node at, which is present at the start of the list, right? Now next part we'll discuss deletion of node at specific position. Deletion of node at specific position. Now, when you want to delete the node at any specific position, right? So first thing is you're getting any echoes? Now, what you need to do in case of any specific element if you want to delete? What you need to do? Suppose I want to delete a 20. This middle element I want to delete. So what you need to do? What is the change in the previous code? Can I write here steps? So first we'll set the one pointer. So for the traversing purpose, so we need to search first the which position you want to delete, right? Or which element you want to delete, right? After that, next step is the traverse. Hello. Traverse the list until now link we need to traverse up to what?
Up to that element or that.
Up to that element, right? But how to identify that element?
-1.
Q of link, Q of data, na? Data, sorry, info, na? Info or data? Info equal to what? Data. So
Data.
you are right. So you are assigning the data as an input, right? So up to that point, we need to process, right? If it is true, then what you are doing, you are marking that node as a temp node. So if you get the data at this node, right? So 20 you want to delete, right? 20 data you got at this node, in second node. So what you are doing, so you are marking this node as a temporary node. And after that, set temp temp of temp equal to what you need to assign. So temp is equal to, so these value we will assign. So q of link will assign, right? And after that q of link is equal to temp of link we will assign, right? And after that, so deallocate the memory of that temporary nodes, right? So directly we'll write a code here so that you will get a clear idea. Now first what you need to do, so q is equal to start. So before that you can call the struct node and create the 2 pointers, right? So how to create struct node star tmp star q, you can write struct node star tmp star q semicolon, after that q is equal to start, right? Now here I will write while. So in the while condition, so what I will write here, so what should I write here? Condition काय असेल, q of link one more condition. So whatever the q of link we are considering, that should not be null. That should not be null. So how to write a condition, or how to check the q of link should not be null? Or what condition we need to write here? So I'm expecting the condition from your side. Now, what condition should I write here? To traverse the queue from one location to the another location. While मध्ये condition कसे लिहितो आपण? To traverse the node from one location to the another location. तो null नसला पाहिजे. Link is not equal to null नसायला पाहिजे. So how to write a condition for that? How to write a condition for that? While condition कशी लिहिणार? Yes.
Q of link not equal to null.
Q of link is not equal to null. So we need to write like this. The Q of link I said. So Q of link. So this one, this value, right? So not equal to null. So you will be at this position. But you are assigning the next value, right? So here I will write like this. So at the time of execution, you will get the meaning Q of link. Can I write like this? हा एक झाला, बरोबर आहे. हा एक सेपरेट ऑब्जेक्ट झाला. Q of link is not equal to null. We are writing like this, right? So this condition we will discuss at the time of implementation, right? So why I have written this like this. So or you will get the idea, clear idea regarding the same. So Q of link is not equal to null. याची सुद्धा लिंक आपल्याला not equal to null. तोपर्यंत आपण काय करणार आहे, हा ट्रॅव्हर्स करत राहणार, right? Now after that, so one more condition we need to write here. That condition will write by using the if. So Q of, now I will write, so Q of info. Again equal to data. Q of info or Q of link. So same will write. So Q of link of info. म्हणजे ह्या Q of link ची नेक्स्ट लिंक काय नल नसायला पाहिजे. नाउ Q of link ची इन्फो काय असायला पाहिजे, डेटा असायला पाहिजे. Q of link म्हणजे काय, नेक्स्ट नोडला ऍड्रेस करणार नोड असेल, राइट? सो Q of link means we are considering the next node and next node's info we are considering. So what do you mean by this? So So queue of link. So here is the queue
Sir, voice
of
is breaking.
link. Now it is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'll write a program first. So queue of info is equal to data. If the condition is true, so then what you are doing? So copy it in a temporary pointer, temp pointer. So P of what you are copying? So P of link. So you are copying, and after that, so once you have copied, so next thing is the queue of link is equal to, in the queue of link, what you will write? Sorry, not P here. So queue of link, if the condition is true, if you found the data, so if you found the data, so what you are doing? Temp is equal to queue of link, you are copying in a temp, and queue of link is equal to, so what you are writing here? So temp of link you are copying, right? Now after that we need to deallocate the temp. So free, and here directly write temp. So automatically, so that 20 will be get removed, and after that, so return. Right. Now we'll check this code for this 20. Right. Now we'll check this code for the 20. Now what is the value of start? Here I'm like. So what is the value of start? Start value क्या है इधर?
100.
Start value क्या है? What is the value of start? So 100, right? Now, what is the value of start info? Na? Info. What is the value of start info? 10,
10.
comma. Start link.
200.
200.
So what is the value of start link? 200, right? Now, the same value will be copied in which pointer? Q pointer initially. Instead of start, so here Q we are considering. You take node over here, so we'll increase one node here. Can I increase one node here so that you will get a clear idea? 40 I have used here, and address will consider it as a 400, right? Now all of you give attention. So first statement is executed. So value of Q is now 100, value of Q info is 10, and value of Q link is equal to 200, right? Now, so here what we are checking? So Q info, Q link. So what is the value of Q link here? 200. Okay. The value of Q link is 200. Now Q link of link. So what is the value? 300. So now all of you got the concept. So why I have written this? So Q link of link. Q link of link. So Q link क्या है? What is the value of Q link? 200, right? So here, so 200, and again here, what is the value of link? That Q link of link. So is it null or it is not null?
Yes, sir.
Condition is true or false?
True.
Condition is true. It is not null, right? So already 300 is there. So what is the value of Q link of link? What is the
300.
value?
300.
300. So here it is not null. So condition is true. Now come to if loop, right? If so q of link of info, what is the value? What is the
20.
value of q of link? 200, right? And what is the value of q of link of info? So that is
20.
what is the value of q of link of info? So what is the value of q of link? q of link की value क्या है?
200.
200.
200, right? So of info, so 200 से info का है
20.
20, right? Means what is the value of this? Q info or sorry, Q link of info. Q
20.
link of
20.
info. What is the value? 20. But here, so I want to delete 30. Data is equal to, I have inserted 30. Is it matching? Is it matching? If loop is true or false?
False.
False.
Right. So if the if loop is false, so then what you are doing? So you are assigning q is equal to, so what you are assigning? Q is equal to q of link you are writing here. So q is equal to, so q of link, right? Now what is the value of q now? So what is the value of q link now? Q link क्या है?
200.
200.
200.
Now 200, so is copied in which value? In q. And so what is the value of q now? 200. So value of q is now 200. Now what is the value of q info now?
20.
20.
20.
Right? And what is the value of q link here?
300.
300. Now value of q link is 300. Now all of you have considered the value of q link is 300. Now come to while loop. Now q link of link. So what is the value? Q link of link. What is the value?
400.
400. It is equal to null or not equal to null?
Not equal.
Not equal to
Not
null.
equal. While loop condition is true. Now come to the if loop. Now q of link. So what is the value of q of link? 300. 300 of info. What is the
30.
info?
30.
30. And what is the value of data?
30.
30.
So is it matching?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Condition is true.
Yes.
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 Sir.
If the condition is true, so then what you are doing? So q of link is equal, temp is equal to what you are copying? Temp is equal to. Here I will write the value of temp. Temp is equal to, what is the value now? Temp is
300.
equal to what? Q of
Q of link.
link. So what is the value of q of link now? Latest
300.
value. Is it
300.
300? Comma. Now, if you have copied the temp is equal to 300, means so what is the value of temp info? Temp of info ची काय value असेल?
30.
Temp of
30.
30. And what is the value of temp link?
400.
400.
Is it 400? Right. Now come to the next statement. So now q of link is equal to temp of link. So what is the value of temp of link now? Temp of link ची value किती आहे?
400.
400.
Now where we have copied the temp of link? In q of link.
Q of
Now
link.
value of q of link becomes 400. आता q of link काय झालेले आहे? 400 झाले. What is the value of q now? 200. q ची latest value काय आहे? 200. Now 200 now directly connecting to whom? If q of link is 400 means directly connecting to whom?
40.
Now directly it is connecting with this 40. Now how it is connecting? So this temp of link we have copied in a queue of link, and here, so temp is equal to what? 300. The temp node value, temp is equal to 300, right? So this value 300, and temp of info is equal to 30, and temp of link is equal to he link temp of link, right? So 400 means this node we have assigned to the temp. This node we have assigned to the temp, and now here, so this queue of link directly we have removed from here, and we have connected it to the 40 directly, right? Yes or no? And after that, so what we are doing? We are deallocating the memory of temp point. Means automatically this node is get deleted. This node is get deleted. So free, temp, and return. Now in this way, we are deleting the intermediate node or any specific node. All of you understood how to delete the specific node? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm expecting the last operation from your side, right? So I hope all of you understood these operations. Yes or no? If
Yes, sir.
yes, we'll move further. Next is the deletion. Deletion at end, I will write here. Deletion at end. Now last element if you want to delete. So what you need to do? मला डायरेक्टली लास्ट एलिमेंट डिलीट करायचा. So we need to traverse. So here write the steps. So traverse. Is it necessary to compare the element info? Directly will traverse up to the last of the linked list. Traverse the list till second last node. Till second last. After that, so what you are doing? If queue of link info, queue of link info is equal to data. Then what you are doing? Set directly temp equal to what? Queue of link. And after that, third step, deallocate the memory. Deallocate by using the temp pre-functions and mark a queue of null. Queue of link is equal to null. Last element असल्यामुळे इथे आपल्याला काय मार्क करावं लागेल? Queue of link is equal to null. Right. So these three steps you need to follow. Now how to write a code? So here I will write a simple code. If.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
सर आपल्याला माहिती ना मीन्स लास्ट एलिमेंट डिलीट करायचं आहे, मग ट्रॅव्हल्स कशाला करायचं? डायरेक्ट लास्ट एलिमेंटच करायचं ना.
Your question is very good, right? But what is the drawback of linked list? We can't access the specific element. So whatever the element you want to access, so we need to traverse from the starting to the end. Now this is the drawback of linked list. So in the array you can access the specific element. So by writing, suppose you have a list of 10 elements, so you can access A of 9 directly, right? But in linked list we are not accessing like this. So we need to traverse from first element to the last element. So this is actually the this is the drawback of our linked list, right? So whatever it may be, so we know the element is present at the end of the linked list, but we need to traverse from the start to the end. Now, in the first session, when we are discussing about the comparison of array and linked list, so at that time I told you that, so disadvantage of the linked list is, first disadvantage is maximum memory is required as compared with the array, and if you are not able to access the specific element, right? So to access the specific element, so we need to traverse from the start to the that specific element. Always in a linked list, we are traversing from start to the that specific element. Now, program will do this work within within millisecond, but here when we are writing the logic, so we need to think further. Now, got the answer?
Yes, sir.
All of you got the question. So what questions he asked? What questions he asked? So all of you understood or not? Question
Yes,
काय
sir.
होता?
Yes, sir.
क्वेश्चन काय होता लक्षात आलं का? डायरेक्टली आपण तो एलिमेंट का ऍक्सेस करू शकत नाही. तर लिंक लिस्ट मध्ये आपण डायरेक्ट कुठलाच एलिमेंट ऍक्सेस करत नाही. तो एलिमेंटची इन्फो घ्यायची, पहिल्यापासून तो कम्पेअर करत जायचं, जिथे सापडेल तिथं आपण त्याला टेम्पररीला अलोकेट करायचं आणि मग त्याला डिलीट करायचंय, काय करायचं ते ठरवणार. टेम्पररीला अलोकेट करणं, इन्सर्ट करायचं असेल तर त्याला ते ऍड करणार, डिलीट करायचं असेल तर त्याला रिमूव्ह करणार. ठीक आहे. Now, if you want to delete the element at the last, right? So what you need to do? So we need to traverse from start to the end. So here we'll write a code. Only main method I will write. So if so q of link, if q of link equal to, q of link of info we require. Q of link of info equal to data. If it match, so we'll remove. Now temp. Now how you are removing it? Temp is equal to q of link, and after that free temp. And next here, so if it is a last element, means q of link is equal to last element to q of link काय असणार आहे इथं? What is the value of this q of link?
Null.
Null. So if you delete 40, so here we need to change the value of this link, right? We need to assign learn automatically. So q of link is equal to null will assign. After that, return. That's it. Simple. In case of, if you want to delete the element which is present at the last of the linked list, or end element if you want to delete. So these code you need to write. Now these are the operations related with the deletion. So 3 operations we have discussed here, right, regarding the deletion of a node. So first, deletion of a node which is present at the beginning of the linked list, deletion of a node at specific position, and next operation we discussed, that is the deletion of a node at end of the linked list. Right. Now last operation we'll discuss. So that is the display. How to display the linked list? How to display the linked list? Display the linked list. Step 1. Step 1. So check. So what you need to check? So when you are displaying any element, काय चेक करावं लागेल?
List empty or not.
Yes, very good. So check whether the list is empty or not. Okay. After that, but how to check? कसं check करणार? Start is equal to what?
Null.
Start
Null.
equal to null असेल तर काय असणार आहे?
List
Start
empty.
is equal to null असेल. It means that the list is empty. Right? Now display the list is empty. This is the step 1. Step 2. If it is not empty, then what you are doing? If it is not empty, otherwise set q is equal to start. So for the traversing purpose, so we'll take one pointer q and step 3. What is the step 3? Step 3 काय असेल आता? We need to traverse the list till what? Q is not equal to
Null.
null. Yes. Right. Traverse the list till Q is not equal to null. After that, step 4. Step 4 will we have to we need to print, na? We need to print the. Now what you are printing? Print the value of what? कशाची value print करणार हो? Q of info or Q of link?
Info.
Q of in
Q of info and set, once you have printed the Q of link, sorry, Q of info, after that set Q is equal to Q
of link.
of
Q of link.
link. Means what will happen? So if you write like this, so Q is equal to Q of link, automatically it will traverse from that node to the next node, right? And last step 5. Step 5. Now we need to repeat, sorry. Repeat. Which step you need to repeat? Repeat step number 3, 4. 4 until sorry, एक single line until the condition in the statement number or step number 3 is true. Can I say like this? Right. Repeat step number 4 until condition in the statement number 3 is true. Right. Or step number 3 is true. And last, this is the last step, right? After that, all the list will be printed. Now how to write a code? Code later. Simple. We'll write a wide display. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Struct node.
Wide display. Now tell me the first statement. Struct node. How many pointers we require here?
One, sir.
Temp लागेल का इथे? Temp required आहे का?
No, sir.
No.
No. Why? Because we are not adding here any element, or we are not deleting. So temp is, so this is a user defined one. You can write anything here. Now if start, what is the first statement? Start equal to we need to check null.
Null.
Start equal to null. But before that, so we need to assign the q is equal to start. Na? Q is equal to start. Now here, if start is equal to null, so I will increase the size. Is it visible at all? No. Struct node star q is equal to start. If start equal to null, then next, if the condition is true, then what you are doing?
Print.
List is
Print.
empty.
Print.
काय टाकणार इथं? printf list is empty. List is empty. After that, next, I'm expecting the code problem.
Else.
Else condition.
Else condition लिहायची. काय लिहायचं सांगा आता, तुम्ही सांगा. I'm
While.
not writing anything.
While loop.
In
While
the else, what to write?
While loop condition q of
While
Q
loop
is not
condition.
equal- Q is not equal to null.
इथं आपल्याला else लिहून चालेल का? आपल्याला कंटिन्युअस एलिमेंट प्रिंट करायचे. इथं else लिहून चालेल का? Instead of else,
Else मध्ये while यायचं, sir.
else एकदाच एक्झिक्यूट होईल. त्यापेक्षा सेपरेट will use only if, will not use else. Why to use else? असं नाही की लिहू शकत directly. So can I write while directly? So as who said while, use of while? I think someone said. So q is not equal to sorry, not equal to null. Can we write like this separately? While q is not equal to null, so we'll print the element, printf. So how to print the element? Here /n टाका,
%d.
%d टाका, परत एखादा पेज द्यायचा असेल तर /t टाका, /n टाका, that is depending on you. So what purpose? What to write here?
Q of info.
Q of
Info.
info. Q of info. Good. Next, after that, so one statement we have written here. So Q of info and set Q is equal to Q of link. So here, for what purpose we are writing this statement? So Q is equal to Q
of link.
Q of link. Q will be after displaying the information or data of the node, so it will move to the next node, right, by using this statement. Okay. So that's it. So here the program is complete. Now after that, so we can write a return. Good. Now this is the display function. This is called as a display function. Now all of you understood or not? Now here display function I have written. So all of you have dictated it in your notebook. Hello. Now, how many functions we discussed today? Hello.
4.
3,
Hmm?
4.
4, 4, 4.
4 functions, right? So out which one? Addition, deletion of. Tell me the
First node.
functions.
Begin, deletion at end, and deletion at specific position.
And deletion of start, right? And next one is the display function. Now, is there any doubt in the linked list? So we have discussed in the singly linked list. How many operations we have discussed total? How many operations we have discussed? Creation of a in the linked list, singly linked list, creation of linked list, insertion of node. Creation of a linked list means node we are creating. After that, insertion of a node. Insertion of node at beginning, insertion of node at specific position, insertion of node at end of the linked list, right? Or after end of the linked list. Sorry, here. Creation of node, right? After that, insertion of node at beginning we discuss. Next point we discuss, that is the sorry. From here onwards, right? Operations for a single link. Creation of a node, creation of a linked list. So here, so first function we have discussed for the insertion of node. Now this function is for what? To create a list, right? After that, beginning. After the addition of a new node after any specific position, right? And next we discuss insertion of node at the end. So this first part is for what purpose? Creation of linked list. I think this, by using this, we are inserting the element at creation of, or we'll write here insertion of a node at beginning. Here what we are doing, traversing it, right? So insertion, creation of linked list, oblique. So here insertion of node at what? End of the linked list. End of L, right? So insertion of node at end of the linked list, insertion of node at beginning, addition of new node at any specific position, deletion of node at beginning, deletion of node at specific position, deletion of node at the end of linked list, at end of LL, right? And after that, so display function we discuss how to display the linked list. Is there any doubt? So here we have completed the singly linked list. Now after that, now we'll see the how to implement by using the C program. The same program we will write.
सर सर्चिंग आपण केलं नाही की सर्चिंग ऑपरेशन.
Which operation we are not performed?
सर्चिंग.
Traversing means searching. Traversing करतो म्हणजे काय करतो? सर्चिंग तुम्ही सेपरेट एक ऑपरेशन क्रिएट करू शकता किंवा तुम्ही एखादा एलिमेंट यू कॅन गिव्ह एलिमेंट as an input and you can compare it is present in the link in the list or not. So searching operation, linear search you can perform here, no issues. So for that purpose you can use the traversing of a linked list. Traversing concept you can use. Take one queue pointer and compare it with the every info, and if it match you can display. If it is not match, so move to the next node directly. So very simple. So here you can implement your linear search program by using this linked list also. Linear search program जो तुम्ही array मधून केलेला आहे तो तुम्ही linked list मधून सुद्धा लिहू शकता. You are able to implement the linear search by using the linked list also. Now any doubt up to this? So we have discussed the linked list right here, simply linked list. Now how much time we have till अजून किती वेळ आहे to complete our session?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay. So can we go here for the implementation? Implementation complete करायचं. So tomorrow you have a practical session, right? So at that time you can perform or you perform the same program. Now, whatever the concept we discussed here, the same concept we will implement it by using the turbo C. So we'll take a break of 1 minute, and after that we'll resume and we'll continue the implementation part. Right? So is it possible to see out? Now, when this file I have shared on a chat box, so is it visible to all? All of you check the chat box.
No, sir.
No,
In
sir,
the
not
chat
visible.
box. So don't write your roll numbers. So everyone is writing the roll numbers only. Don't write your roll number in the chat box. Yes, it is. Once again, I have shared. Once again, I have shared. Pointer and structure name I have given. Text file I have shared. On chat box, chat box. Now all of you got it.
No, sir.
No sir.
Now here I have shared it. In chat box, Zoom
Yes,
chat
sir,
box.
yes. Sir, PC.
Hmm? Is it received in Zoom?
It is visible on PC, sir, not mobile.
It is a text file, so it is visible on PC. only.
PC, sir. Yeah.
In mobile also, I think it will open.
No, sir, not visible in mobile.
The send on
Visible.
WhatsApp group.
Hmm?
Send on WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp मध्येही तेच असणार ना?
No sir.
Machine मध्ये दिसते. Okay, I will save it as a save as. Word file open. Okay, I will share it on group by copying it from the TOC. Now doc file I have showed in chat box. I think this doc file will open.
No, sir.
Okay, I will share it on the group. Don't worry about that. I'll share it on. Okay, we'll take a break of 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. After that, we'll continue with the implementation of a C. Screen is visible. Hello. Turbo C I have opened. Is it visible at all?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Visible, sir.
Not yes, sir, visible.
Now visible, sir.
Is it visible? Okay. I will save the program. Singly linked list LL. Now what to write here? So I'm expecting the first statement from your side. So hash include we need to use the malloc. We'll write it that one. Now, what is the first step? What is the first step when you are writing? So first we need to create the what
Node.
node. How to create the node? Struct node already we have written so many times. Struct node. In that first is the info, right? And second one is the struct node. What to write? Star
Link.
link, right? After that, here what you are writing? Start.
Start equal to null.
Start equal to null. You can write here or you can write inside the main. No problem. Now, how many methods here we required? So we required. So we'll declare the methods. Why create list, right? After that, void add at beginning, add at beginning, void after next what, how many methods we required again? Next
Random, sir. Random.
Random. Okay, so delete. Can I write delete? So you can't write like this, DELE. So this create list will use for what purpose? To add the element at the end of the list, right? So add at beginning, add after. Here by using this create list, we'll add the element at the end of the linked list. Delete. So in the delete, we'll write all the. Now here, one more thing we are missing. So how many parameters we require for the delete? One integer. Now to create the list, how many parameters we require? One integer. Add at the beginning. So what? But add at after any specific position. So how many variables we require here? How
Two.
many parameters?
Two.
Two parameters, right? So that delete. And next, very important, that is the display. So void main. Let's start with the main. Now we'll declare some variables int ch for the choice. So I'll write it directly for the position. After that, I will require in a for loop. I'll write a do while, right? So do. So first, we'll display the statement printf. Will display the message on a screen. So first, what? Create list. After that, second is what? Add at beginning /n. Third is add after /n. Fourth is delete. /n if this display slash. So these many functions we will use. After that, printf enter your choice. What is the next statement? Scanf %d comma. What should I write here? Ampersand ch I will use here. After that, we'll use the switch, and through that switch we'll pass this value ch, and inside the switch tab. Switch. आता switch मध्ये काय लिहिणार आहे? Case 1. Case 1. What is the case 1? Create list, right? So we'll display the message printf enter the number of element or number of node, can we say here? Number of node. How many number of nodes you want to insert? Scanf %d comma %n will take number of nodes. How many number of nodes you want to insert? So we'll insert it by using the for loop for I is equal to 0. What is the condition here? I less than what? What should I write?
n.
I less than n I plus plus. So that for I is equal to 0, I less than n I plus plus. Enter element. Now enter the element of that respective node. Comma. Yeah, will take, right? And once you enter the value, so here we will call which method? So create underscore, what is the name? Create list. So create list method will call it. Create list, and in that list, so we'll pass the values of what? Yum value, right? Here for loop case 1. Here the case 1 will complete. Now we need to write the here create list definition of that function. Yeah, function की definition भी available, right? Now, case 2 is For what purpose case 2 we are writing? Case 2 is for what purpose? Printf
Add at beginning.
first we need to enter the element which you want to add, right? Here why we have written for loop? Because multiple elements we will add here, right? Multiple elements we will add here, so that's why here I have written for loops, right? So suppose if you want to add create a list of 5 elements, so 5 elements will be added. And if you want to add a specific element, right, a few element, right, after creation of the linked list, suppose 6 element you want to add, so you need to select the case number 2 or case number 3, right? Now enter the element. How you are entering scanf %t. What to write here? Yum can I take here? Yum I will take same. And here we'll call which method? Which method we have declared for addition add at beginning? So this method add at beginning we'll write here. We'll call this method add at beginning, and we'll pass the yum, right? Once, and we'll write the definition of the that function. This is the case 2, and next case 3. Case 3 is for what purpose? Case 3.
Add at
Case 3
end.
कैसे? Case 3 is for what purpose? Add after any specific position. So here we need to take this 2 statement will use. Enter the element, right? And after that, one more printf we require here. Printf enter the position of POS of element. Position of element, and here we write POS. So 2 parameters we require here, right? And after that we'll call which method? So add after, and we'll pass the 2 parameters. First parameter will pass that is yum, and after that we'll pass the position, right? Till we have not written the actual logic of this, so just we are writing the function here. Case 4. Case 4 is for what purpose? For what purpose we are writing the case 4? Case 4, yes,
Delete.
for the delete operation, and case 5 for display. Now in delete, so we are checking if, so when we are calling the delete function, so first we need to check start equal to null, right? Capital everywhere, null. Printf, if it is true, then what you are displaying? List is empty. If the condition is true, you are displaying the list is empty, and if it is not true, so directly you print here /n. Now, is it necessary to give the opening and closing curly bracket for this loop. If the single statement is there in the if,
No.
enter the not required. Enter the element for deletion. For deletion. Enter the element for deletion. Scanf. %t, comma, right, and after that you are calling the function that is the delete, and here we'll pass the value yeah. Right, after that break. Here case 4 will complete. Delete for the delete what we have written DLEE name of the function. Now case number 5 is for what purpose? Case number display. So here display directly will call. Still we have not written the actual definition of these functions. So just we have done the declaration part here. And after that break. Again, how many condition? 5 cases are sufficient here. Default case we need to write here. Is it necessary to write?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then how to write? How to write the default case? Lina, default
Choose correct choice.
printer will display the message. Enter correct ch. Please, you entered wrong choices. असंही म्हणू शकतो आपण.
Wrong choice.
Right? We display the message like this. You entered wrong ch. Like this also you can display. Now we need to write the definition of all these functions. Right. So how many functions we need to write here? Definition. Create list, add at the beginning, add after, delete, display. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 functions we will write. Now only structure we have created here. So we have written the for loop, switch case, do while loop. Not do, only do loop we have used, not while. Do. Do while is required. Na? Or if we are not written, it will work. Can we use only do? Only do use करू शकतो का? Can we use only do? Yes or no? What is the error?
Near while condition.
Hmm? Do
Condition.
while
Condition.
while condition we need to write. So where to write?
After the
One, two, three. Where to write?
Ending of loop.
Can I write here while? If you are writing while, so then is it necessary to write the default case? In the while will write, no? Or will keep it as $. While CH is I have written like not 6. Return okay. Here the error is 0. Right now our program is correct. Now tomorrow we'll continue the remaining parts. Now up to this, is there any doubt? Is there any questions? So tomorrow we have practical session at what time? Hello? Am I audible? Now the remaining part of the program will continue tomorrow. Right now we will stop here. Okay, any queries, any questions you can ask. So today we have completed the linked list and implementation part we have started. So rest of the part we will complete tomorrow. Now whatever the part we discussed today, so all of you have understood? If yes, you can write in the chat box, yes, understood. If you are not understood, so you can unmute yourself and ask the question. If you have understood, so you can write in the chat box, understood. If not, you can unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, if you don't have any questions, so we'll stop here.